We've got the freshmen now taking over the set on game plan. We are now joined by Brianna Taylor and Kelsey Lang. Kelsey, first off, what has this season been like? Year number 1 on the 40 acres for you.
It's been so much fun. I don't know, it's so different from high school. I love the campus. I love the people, the coaches, my teammates. It's just been really fun.
What do you think the biggest difference is?
The biggest difference, I mean, being away from home, it's just so different not seeing your parents every day, but I mean, they're my family now. My teammates and my coaches are my family now, so.
Brianna, what has been the biggest part of the adjustment for you, making that transition from high school to college ball?
Probably slowing down in the game. I'm used to going so fast, and coaches always tell me to slow down, so I try to make a conscious effort to do that.
How are you doing with that, slowing down?
It's a process so far.
So far, so good. Trying to slow down. What kind of athleticism does she have, though, Kelsey?
Oh my gosh, it's not fair. She's so athletic, so fast. It's just, I wish I could have just a little bit of it.
Well, when you talk about your goals, we've heard one of them is to actually throw it down with a dunk in a game.
Yeah.
Kelsey, you're kind of laughing about that, but is that a laugh like, yeah, she can do it, or I don't know?
I don't know. I'm sure one day she'll be able to.
How close do you think you are?
I can grab the rim, but I don't know about throwing it in there. It's going to take some practice.
Are you going to try it, though? At some point, will we see you in a breakaway try to have that moment where you're putting down a dunk?
I don't know. Probably not. I'll probably just lay it up.
And if Coach Aston saw you attempt to dunk and miss, what would the reaction be?
I'd probably be done for the rest of the game.
You're going to the bench that quick. Okay, so it hasn't taken you long to figure out playing for Coach Aston, which is a good thing. We've also talked, it seems like every time we have a player on this set, we end up talking about NECA hurting somebody, whether it's hurting a teammate or hurting someone on the other team. And you kind of have experienced that, Kelsey. What is it like consistently going head-to-head with NECA?
NECA's just so aggressive. I mean, it's good, but whenever she hurts her own teammates or hits her own teammates, it's not on purpose, but I mean, that's when it's not so good.
So what have you done to try to avoid that?
Well, if I see her going for the rebound, I'll probably just, let her go for that. Let her get that one.
Just get out of the way.
Yeah.
To avoid the damage. Because so far we've seen her block a shot into Brady Sanders, hit her in the head. We've also seen NECA have those moments where, Selena Rodrigo's just trying to make a play and she gets an elbow in the face from NECA. Were you a victim recently?
Oh, yeah. The TCU game, I went flying. I was going for the rebound. I actually thought I had it. But once I felt somebody hit me in the back. I thought it was a TCU player, so I'm thinking I'm going to foul. And I go flying and rolling out of bounds. And it's NECA, and the whole stand, the stand are yelling, "It's your own teammate." And I was like, oh, my God.
So what's the reaction from NECA when you guys basically bring up the point that, yeah, by the way, that was me that you just clubbed? What does she do?
She just goes, "Oh, my bad, my bad." Like the West Virginia game, we were both going for the same rebound. And so I thought she had it, so I just let it go. And then she let it go, so I was trying to tip it back in, but it went out of bounds. And she was like, "Oh, my bad, I didn't see you."
What does that intensity do, though, overall for the team as far as setting an example?
Oh, she set such a good example. She's such a good leader, but not only by telling us what to do, but by showing us. So it's really helpful. I know what I need to do. I just try to copy her intensity in practice.
Who's shown you the most as far as leadership and leading by example, Brianna?
Probably Empress. I try to, if I'm not sure about something, I'll watch her. She'll go first, and I'll try to do what she does.
And you're a defensive player. Some people, you say defensive player, defensive specialist, and it's almost like a slap in the face because some people, they say, "Oh, wait, you're saying I can't play offense." We've seen you. We know you can certainly play offense. But being one of those defensive stoppers, how do you learn to embrace that type of role?
I just take pride in my defense. I know that the coaches expect me to get in there, make a defensive stop, or just play solid. And I know that if I get beat or something, I'm fast enough to recover. So I just embrace the role. I try to do what they tell me to do.
Well, finally, before we let you go, when everything really starts clicking and it's going in that direction, what do you think this program can be by the end of this season?
I think we can be amazing. We already have such good chemistry on and off the court. I can tell throughout the season that we've been improving so much every day in practice. And we can be anything that we want to be. We just have to go out there and show everyone else that we can.
What do you think, Brianna?
I think we can be a really, really good team. I just think we have to stay on the right course, stay on the right page, and we'll be at the NCAA tournament turning some heads.